The following is an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.
Hello, Eagle fans. I'm Jonathan Duran, and welcome Inside NCCU Athletics. During our last edition of Inside NCCU Athletics, we covered a record-breaking performance from the North Carolina Central University track and field team, and last week the baseball team chased down milestones of its own. The Eagles went 4-1 over the past week and followed up the win at Longwood on Tuesday, April 5th, with a big 14-4 win over Virginia State University on Wednesday, April 6th at the Durham Athletic Park. The Eagles crushed 4 home runs in that game, and junior outfielder Carlos Ortiz accounted for 2 of them with 7 RBI, and both of those marks are second all-time in the modern era in a single game. NCCU went on to reach another milestone on Saturday, April 9th, after a 5-2 win at UNC Asheville gave head coach Jim Kerner his 100th victory at the helm of the Maroon and Gray. The Eagles are on the road at Duke University Wednesday night, April 13th, and host rival North Carolina A&T this weekend at the DAP, starting with a doubleheader on Saturday, April 16th at 1 p.m. The annual Maroon and Gray spring game took place at O'Kelly Riddick Stadium on Friday, April 8th, and the Gray team was the victor after the defensive unit outscored the offense 45-33. The defense recorded 3 interceptions, highlighted by a pick 6 by Jaquel Taylor. Antonio Brown also racked up a team-high 3 sacks during the affair. On the offensive side, Darrell McClain racked up 53 yards and 2 touchdowns on just 8 carries and averaged 6.6 yards per touch. NCCU Sports Network correspondent Stacey Green caught up with head coach Jerry Mack after the game, and here's his recap on the spring practice and the game.
Offensively, we made an emphasis on throwing the ball down the field, trying to work on our vertical passing game, making sure we're trying to create more explosive plays. Defensively, they did a great job of creating turnovers. That's one of the things that has allowed us to be successful the last 2 years. Our turnover margin has been really good, and you can see the defense really excelling at that and making sure that they cause fumbles or intercept the football when they had a chance, and then try to complete the play by scoring touchdowns with it.
Okay, so talk about that feeling, stepping back on the field. Does it bring back any memories? You got some goals set for this season coming up. Talk about that.
We do. As usual, our goal is to try to make this thing a three-peat, trying to win 3 conference championships in a row, something that's never been done by the NCCU football team. So we're focused on those goals and that goal particularly every single day. So that's one of the things. Coming back on the field, that long break, and seeing the fans in the stands, and having a chance to get these rings, just kind of put a conclusion to the 2015 season overall.
Okay, so talk about some key players that we can look forward to moving into the season.
I think on offensive side of the ball, I think Ramon Simpson had an extraordinary spring. Our 2 receivers, Jason Murphy and David Miller, they came up with some big plays throughout the entire spring scrimmage and also the spring game. On the defense side of the ball, I thought Antonio Brown did a great job of getting better at his position. Reggie Hunter did a great job, really excelling on the defense side of the ball at the linebacker position. So overall, we had some guys that really flashed, that really stepped their game up from last year, and I can see hopefully it goes into the fall.
Okay, and talk about that last play there. I mean, the offense was celebrating. Talk about that right there. That was an excellent play from your quarterback.
No doubt. That's a heck of a way to end spring football. That's one of our young walk-on receivers who, hadn't had opportunity to get a lot of reps in practice. But, that is just where we're at as a program now. When he had an opportunity to get on the field and make a play, you can see that he did what he's supposed to do. And that's just a compliment to coaching, and that's just a compliment to him making sure he was detailed and thorough enough to go out there and execute the play.
The track and field teams picked up 3 event victories and 7 runner-up finishes at the Aggie Invitational last Saturday, April 9th, including a 200-meter dash win from Myesha Bryant at 25.37 seconds that earned her MEAC Women's Track Athlete of the Week honors. Jasmine Bowman and Christian Obame notched wins in the field events, as Bowman got her first outdoor win in the shot put with a throw of 11.8 meters, and Obame topped the field in the discus with a spin of 42.72 meters, his best of the outdoor season. The Eagles will next compete at the Hampton University Relays on April 15th and 16th. The men's and women's tennis teams were on the hard court last Friday and Saturday respectively, and both sides unfortunately fell in close matches. Thomas Persico picked up a doubles win along with Kurt Kilometz in his final collegiate match, and Kilometz won his singles match as well in straight sets against Shaw University in their season finale. For the women's team, senior Aisa Mwamba won her 3rd straight singles match, and Jamie Rogers picked up a singles win as the Lady Eagles fell at Gardner-Webb. The Lady Eagles will head to the Hampton Roads this weekend to face Hampton and Norfolk State on April 16th and 17th. The Lady Eagles softball team paid a visit to Daytona Beach and Southern Division foe Bethune-Cookman and fell in the series after a walk-off single for the Lady Wildcats in the series finale. NCCU starts a lengthy road trip as it heads on the road to Norfolk State on Wednesday, April 13th, and then to Louisville for 3 games this weekend, April 16th and 17th. Here's what's coming up in NCCU Athletics. That does it for this week's edition of Inside NCCU Athletics. We hope to see you this weekend as the Eagle baseball team takes on a rival North Carolina A&T at the Durham Athletic Park, starting with a doubleheader this Saturday, April 16th at 1 p.m. For more information on Eagle Athletics, make sure to visit our official website. That's nccueaglepride.com. For the NCCU Sports Network, I'm Jonathan Duran.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.